This is Alen Robin, and as a prefatory note, I would remind you that none of the sessions in therapy that you are about to hear actually ever took place.
We're open on that question. I should point out, however...
I said exactly the same words. That's exactly what I said.
Oh, well, that's good.
There isn't any doubt.
Well, good.
I didn't say that, did I? Certainly no one knows this better than you.
Good morning, Miss Mure.
Good morning, Doctor.
Send in the first appointment, dear. Try to get in here more often. This is a difficult therapy.
2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I had reason to believe that maybe we were going to make some progress. I found those hopes dashed.
Don't despair. You're getting dramatic again. You'll progress.
I really hope that's the case.
Pull yourself together. It shall be. You'll see. You're doing well.
Tell it as it is.
I'm not shielding you. Tell me once more, how long now have you believed that you are Joan of Arc?
Since 1965.
And you think there's something I can do?
Call the fire department.
All right, now just please lie down on the couch.
I'm prone.
Yes, you are, but you're not on the couch.
I just couldn't put myself in that position.
Now, you're at an age when a man can begin to doubt his physical magnetism. Do women still find you attractive?
3 out of every 4.
What about the 4th?
Tragically, even dangerously misguided.
What type of women do you prefer?
Small, highly mobile.
Small and mobile. You're still young at heart, yes. Now, what other characteristics do you look for in women?
Very large pluralities.
Any other preferences?
Naked.
What I meant?
Really naked.
I see.
Really naked, 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 really naked.
Well, fine. Now, we'll get into another area here.
Naked, 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 really, really, really.
Yes, you implied. Now,
Naked, 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 really naked.
Well, good, I understand.
Naked.
Yes, I know you're married. Now, where did you court your wife?
In patrol cars with our police officers.
I withdraw the question.
For goodness sakes.
Now, you and your wife, does your wife have a pet name for you?
Goldberg.
Goldberg. Your wife calls you Goldberg.
Very precious.
Yes, maybe we can get her in here sometime. Now, in your dreams, your fantasies, you tell me you're always with Raquel Welch, is that right?
The great American experiment.
Well, she's very beautiful. What part of her attracts you most?
South of the DMZ.
South of the DMZ. I see.
Naked, really naked.
What have you been doing the last 2 years? How have you been spending your time?
Grabbing guns and throwing firebombs and cynically discrediting America's institutions and insisting on racial name-calling.
I see. All right. Incidentally, I don't think I ever asked you, how old are you?
Only 19.
Now, come on, how old are you?
1,000.
We're almost through for today.
Amen.
You know analysis runs into an expense.
And the bill is worth it. These things are cheap.
And why haven't you paid me?
And so am I.
Where are you going?
The time for talking is over.
Sir, I know you've been waiting a long time to see the doctor.
It's been almost 2 centuries. We've come a long way.
But you can't go in yet. Senator Thurmond is in with them now.
All right, now, you feel you can benefit from this therapy, you say, about as much as anybody can.
My first choice was Governor Reagan of California.
All right, and you've received letters, you say, suggesting you take therapy. Where does this mail come from?
The North, the South, the East, and the West.
Well, continue what you were saying before.
He came to the platform to make his acceptance speech, and I shook hands with him then. I had seen him, but I hadn't had the pleasure of making his acquaintance.
This was Jefferson Davis.
That is correct.
You saw Jefferson Davis recently, is that what you're saying?
In Miami.
He's a friend of yours.
He came to the platform to make his acceptance speech.
Jefferson Davis, how does he impress you?
He's an ultra-liberal, far to the left.
Wasn't he defeated in the Civil War by somebody or other?
Abe Forrest?
Have you spoken to Governor Wallace recently?
No, he's an ultra-liberal.
George Wallace is an ultra-liberal.
Governor Wallace?
George Wallace. What does he say that makes you think that?
Treat Negroes like everybody else.
All right, we were tracing your childhood last time. You were one of 4 children.
3.9.
You were one of 3.9 children.
That is correct.
Did your parents get along well?
No one can tell who would win.
What did your father call you? I mean, did he have any pet name for you?
Virginia.
Virginia. I see. All right, now, and you went to school, and as of now, how much of the alphabet do you know?
12 letters.
At school, you majored in...
Obscenity.
You majored in obscenity.
Obscenity.
Now, you said... I didn't understand this. You said when you graduated, you got your master's in FDOM. What is FDOM?
Filthy, dirty, objectionable, obnoxious material.
You got your master's in that.
That is correct.
Now, you lived in a farmhouse, and you said, where was the bathroom?
Far to the left.
Far to the left. How far to the left?
6 or 8 miles.
That is far to the left, yes.
Without that, we have nothing.
I could well imagine. You have dominant tendencies of hostility, anxiety, and dependency. Now, that's rare.
I think those are very important qualities.
Well, I do, too. Now, of course, that's only a Freudian interpretation on my part.
He's an ultra-liberal.
Anything else you care to do?
Stand up.
You can stand up. Go ahead. Incidentally, I have your bill today.
Throw it into the house.
I see. Which house?
Far to the left.
You think you really need this therapy, is that right?
This is all very valuable. I think this is bringing into better focus and better understanding the circumstances that we're dealing with.
All right, now, let me understand this. You're the governor of New York, but sometimes you think you're a Pancho Villa.
Bueno, los representantes de los gobiernos los han recibido muy bien en todos los países. Mente, los representantes de los sindicatos, de hombres de negocio, de banqueros, distintos ramos de vida.
I'll make a note of that. All right, now, when you're Pancho Villa, you live where?
Mexico.
Mexico. What is this affinity for Pancho Villa?
He started the development of Rockefeller Center.
Oh, really? Pancho Villa did that.
It was going to be a cultural center, but then the Depression came and it fell through.
The Rockefeller Center fell through.
Of course. Los representantes de los gobiernos nos han recibido muy bien en todos los países.
I see. Mm-hmm. Incidentally, you're looking very well. Where have you spent the summer?
Camp, Nixon.
Should I call you Governor?
Rocky.
It's Rocky. I should call you Rocky.
Rocky Frelinghuysen.
Oh, Rocky Frelinghuysen. I'll make a note of that. What does it say on the front of your sweatshirt? You've got it all wrinkled up there.
Stick with me.
And what is that decal on your motorcycle? What does that say?
Big spender.
Big spender. And what is that button on your helmet?
Camp, Nixon.
All right, now...
Okay, I'm with you.
Now, I'm just curious. How much money do you have on you at the moment?
$1,500 billion.
All right. I haven't really spoken to you about my rates, but I think you know what I expect you to pay for this therapy.
A nickel on the dollar.
Never mind a nickel on the dollar, but pay me what you think it's worth.
64 cents.
I didn't know that.
Los representantes de los gobiernos nos han recibido muy bien en todos los países.
Would you like to clear your throat? That's better. You want to try that once more?
Okay.
You want to clear your throat again?
I'm with you.
You want to let's really bring it up this time.
Bueno.
I think you've got it now. Okay. No, once more. All right, once more.
Los representantes de los gobiernos nos han recibido muy bien en todos los países. Los representantes de los...
All right, now we'll continue. Is that better? Now, in retrospect, what was the most difficult task that you've had in your life?
Graduating from college.
And the second most difficult?
Getting a job.
You're getting excited again. Just relax. Now, what did your mother call you? Did your mother have any pet name for you?
Rockefeller's Folly.
Los representantes de los gobiernos nos han recibido muy bien en todos los países.
If I could only unravel it, that's the key right there. You're the mayor of New York.
I don't know.
You just can't burst in here like this. There's just no time in my schedule.
I think it's time to change it.
Well, there's just no time today. You've confused Tuesday with Monday again. That's what you've done.
That's precisely what happened.
I see you came with your usual entourage.
55,000 school teachers, 32,000 policemen, 11,000 sanitation officers.
Who suggested to you that you come in for therapy?
Governor Rockefeller,
I see.
the governor, his family, and his friends.
Oh, okay. You have this persecution complex. What were you saying about Mickey Mouse?
He and his colleagues seek vengeance against me.
I see. Where are you going?
We must stop this.
Now, you've been coming to me for psychotherapy for how long now?
2 to 3 months.
No.
18 months. I would say that we're open on that question. I should point out, however, every day, forever.
Well, that's all right.
In 1966, 1967, 1968,
No.
for 6 months, for 4 years, or 12 months, late February, 2 years ago, or 4 years ago, or 10 years ago. 1962, over the past 4 years.
No matter. And you still think that you are?
President of the United States.
That's a common disturbance. You were late again today. I suppose you just flew in from the Winter White House in
South Vietnam.
I'll make a note of that. Incidentally, would you care to use the couch today?
I think I will just stand on the table.
All right. You just stand on the table, as usual. Incidentally, I like that suit you're wearing. Who made that for you?
Millions of South Vietnamese men, women, and children.
Yes, that's an interesting tie. Where did you get the tie?
Thailand.
Now, you were telling me last time that you were holding talks with Napoleon.
I'm going to meet with him for an extended visit tomorrow at Camp David, and I will be discussing a number of problems with him.
We've never gotten into this before. Are you religiously inclined?
Yes, very relevant.
Believe in the Almighty.
He has been regularly briefed on the telephone on 2 occasions, and...
Yes. All right, I'll make a note of that.
I'm going to meet with him for an extended visit tomorrow at Camp David.
He's coming to Camp David also. We look into earlier influences now. Your parents, did they ever spank you and put you to bed without dinner?
This last Friday.
I see. I'll make a note of that.
I'm not afraid of him.
Well, that's good. Was this an embarrassing line of questions for you? You look flushed. Have you any fever?
199.8.
Well, what is normal for you?
200.7.
Well, let's get to your very early childhood. What did you say when you needed to be changed?
I won't discuss those activities at this time.
It's important that we do.
Talk about anything else.
Please answer the question. What did you say when you needed to be changed?
And it's raining.
It's raining. I see. Did your parents have any pet name for you at this time?
Nixon the Rainmaker.
Well, would you say the situation got slightly out of hand at that period?
Yes, I would.
All right. How old were you when this pattern ended?
Well, it was approximately a year ago, not quite a year ago.
I'll make a note of that. Getting on to something else. Last week, we were into your sleep habits, and they seem to be of some concern.
I'm not concerned.
All right, but you still sleep with your teddy?
I'm concerned.
And your duck? You still sleep with your duck?
Very sparingly.
Very sparingly.
That has a psychological effect. Mr. Meyer.
Mr. Meyer. That's the name of your duck. All right, and you still wear the one-piece pajamas with the feet?
Generally.
And you still sleep with the lights on?
Quite candidly, yes.
You're afraid of something?
Yes.
Tell me what?
Tax reform, the House and the Senate, my desk, public opinion, Hanoi, South Vietnam, the Q regime, look, time, desegregation in education, Hanoi, Peking, and the Soviet Union.
That's okay. I just thought I'd ask. These are things you're afraid of.
Mr. Harriman, business.
Okay, all right. I'll make a note of that.
Rockefeller, the French, NATO, Clark Clifford.
Now, let's get into word association.
And a big steel company, Secretary Rogers, and the Vice President.
Word association. I give you a word, and you give me the first word that comes to your mind. Ready? Bad.
Good.
Good.
Better.
Sophia Loren. Once more. Sophia Loren.
2 things.
Sex.
On Wednesday.
Spiro Agnew.
I don't know the gentleman.
Motel.
Mr. Smith.
Now, I think...
Most of the American people, Judge Carswell, everybody in Washington, Secretary Laird...
Yeah, that's what you're afraid of.
Trucks, this room, the sea, the air, the news, television.
Wait, what are you doing?
I have decided to go...
Oh, you're back.
General Abrams' honest debate, our allies...
If you don't mind my saying so, this is a miserable office.
Well, where's yours?
Above a drugstore.